So you're thinking about moving to Charlotte, North Carolina? Then you're probably interested in learning about the neighboring suburbs. I get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to the Charlotte area. So whether you're moving in a month or a year, be sure to call, text, or email. I'd love to help you start your journey to Charlotte. In today's video, we are exploring Ashley Creek, a small neighborhood here in Matthews, North Carolina, which is just a little bit southeast of Charlotte. Don't forget to stick around to the very end to see the real estate stats and location information. You're here to learn about Ashley Creek, so let's jump in. This neighborhood has 133 homes built from 1986 to 1996, relatively old for the Charlotte area. We also have 1- and 2-story homes, and we even have some basements here. And you can tell from the driving tour, lots of trees in this neighborhood. There are 3 to 5 bedrooms in the homes, from 1,700 to 4,300 square feet, and the median lot size is 0.4 acres. That's pretty big for the homes in Charlotte. Let's talk about the neighborhood information here in Ashley Creek. The HOA costs a tiny $75 per year, and the schools we're zoned for are Matthews Elementary, Crestdale Middle, and Butler High School. Next up, meet me back at the computer to look at the current real estate stats and location information. It was a little chilly outside, so I'm glad you made it back to the computer with me. Home prices all over the Charlotte area have been on the rise lately due to the hot sellers market, and we're seeing the same thing here in Ashley Creek. So you can see by our stats here that the median home price in January 2022 was $394,500, which was an increase of 20.3%. And our price per square foot was up 24.8%, leading us to $161 a square foot. Last stat I just want to tell you real quick on this page is our days on market, which was 4. Notice that the reason it looks a little bit skewed, there's not a lot of data here because Ashley Creek is kind of a small neighborhood. So there haven't been that many sales. And without enough data, our numbers do get skewed. So speaking of which, let's take a look at the most recent sales activity in Ashley Creek. First of all, there's nothing available at this time. No homes currently on the market or coming soon. And we don't even have anything under contract. So I actually ended up going back a full year to give you a picture of what's been happening in the market. And there are only 6 sales in the past 365 days as of today, February 8th, 2022. So the most recent sale was 1139 Ashley. I should be able to read that. 1139 Ashley Creek Drive in Matthews. That home was listed for $399,000 and it closed for $399,000. This home was a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home with 2,108 square feet. Let's take a look and see how many days on market it had. Only 3 days on market, and it closed right at list, $399. Let's go ahead back to our display here. And the second most recent home that closed was 2000 Draymore Lane in Matthews. That home was listed for $500,000 and it closed for $560,000. This one was a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom with almost twice the square footage, 4,173. And this home had a basement. And basements are hard to come by in the Charlotte area. They're pretty rare. And that being said, of course, rarity means prices go up. So this home did sell a little bit higher. Very likely it had multiple offers. I don't know if they mentioned it or not, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything about it. It was on the market for 4 days. So this home with a 2-story with a basement closed $60,000 over asking. Let's go ahead back and check out the next one, 2000 Shannon Bridge Lane in Matthews, was a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with 2,241 square feet. This one was listed at $385 and closed for $379. So just about 6,000 under list. And this one also was only on the market for 4 days. So you notice that it's really, things are really moving fast. When something does hit the market, it does sell quickly. I want to let you see these homes a little bit. You see that you have these full brick homes with lots of trees. Another rarity in the Matthews area, or rather in the Charlotte area. Matthews does have a lot of trees. So, and it's definitely not something you see a lot in the newer construction neighborhoods. These homes are a little bit older. I want to give you a chance to look at some of these homes. And of course, a lot of time was in between these. This one sold or was listed September 21st before all the leaves turned. And this one was listed in November. So really, it's pretty infrequent that homes are hitting the market. In fact, in the last 6 months, there were only 2 homes that were sold. So just to give you an idea of how little activity is happening, how little turnover is happening in Ashley Creek, be sure to click on the link in the description below and you can see the current real estate activity no matter when you're watching this video. So definitely be sure to check that out in case you're interested in a home in Ashley Creek. Now from there, let's go ahead and take a look at the location information. Let's go ahead and look at our map of Charlotte, and you can see our 485 loop here around Charlotte. And you see all of our little pins here in the southeast side of Charlotte. And that, of course, is Matthews. We've been talking about Matthews for a little while on the channel. And if we zoom in a little bit, we are going to see that Ashley Creek is this neighborhood right here. You'll notice we are right by Squirrel Lake Park, which is a hot area. It's a very special area of Matthews. I've mentioned before that Matthews has a lot of trees. It is something that really sets it apart because it is a beautiful green area. And Squirrel Lake Park is one of the favorite parks of Matthews. This is a huge park. It does have a little bit of a pond. It has a little fishing pier here. They do have a little playground. So it's a great place to check that out. And it's really close to Ashley Creek. Another thing you're really close to is 485, and that makes for travel a lot easier because jumping on 485 will bring you anywhere in Charlotte that you might need to go. So let's go ahead and notice that Ashley Creek is a little bit on the small side. I think I said about 133 homes in Ashley Creek, and it is one of those neighborhoods that kind of dead ends. When you go into the neighborhood, it's all completely encapsulated. There's no exit outside of that one place. So that does kind of help to keep you contained. Your neighbors are close by, although you do have relatively large yards because this is an older neighborhood. You have close neighbors, a lot of people looking out for you, a lot of cul-de-sacs. If you look down Ashley Creek, all of these side streets here, those are cul-de-sacs. Here's another one and one more. And then Kilkenny Hill goes all the way around. So it's a nice setup, a really nice layout for this neighborhood. While we're looking at the map, let's go ahead and take a look at how close we are to the schools. So if we kind of zoom out a little bit, let's go ahead and zoom out. And like I mentioned, Ashley Creek is zoned for Matthews Elementary. So you see that is right here for you on McDowell Street in Matthews, right off of Trade and almost to the South Trade East John intersection, which is a pretty big major intersection in Matthews. Matthews Elementary is right there for you. Then Crestdale Middle is the middle school, and that's just a little bit further north for you, and it is on Sam Newell Road, kind of closer to the shopping areas of Matthews. And then Butler High School is just over to the east, and Butler High School is a little bit, it's also close to the shopping areas of Matthews, just a little bit set aside. So those are the schools. And the last thing I just wanted to show you is your driving trip to Uptown Charlotte. So you can get to Uptown Charlotte in 26 minutes. Mostly you're going to be on 74, which is Independence, and the biggest traffic congestion area that people hate driving on is 74, but that is the majority of your trip. It's only 14 miles, 14.4 miles to Charlotte, but you do get stuck in a little bit of traffic on 74. So you can get there in 26 minutes, and really you can get anywhere in Charlotte in about a half an hour, except for maybe if you're trying to reach to the northern or northwestern part of Charlotte, might take you a little bit longer. But essentially you can get anywhere in Charlotte in about a half an hour. All right, so that is our real estate stats, our location and map information. I hope that this has helped you get a feel for Ashley Creek. Ashley Creek is such an amazing neighborhood here in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina. If you have any questions about the neighborhood, be sure to reach out. My number's on the screen for you. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for more information so that you can check out the current information no matter when you're watching this video. And if you'd like to see a neighborhood featured in an upcoming video, be sure to leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.